Hello and welcome to Final Fantasy VII. Let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is, actually we're going to get this potion first of all from this body, but then I'm going to go into the options and turn up the battle speed so the battles go much faster. That way it won't be so boring for people watching the actual battles, as let's face it, they're not particularly interesting. Anyway, I'm also going to really speed up through all of the random battles, but I'll keep the scripted ones in and I'll keep the boss battles in as well. Like this is a scripted battle, and yeah, you can see we are ex-soldier. That will become a lot more explained soon. In the meantime, we'll just kill these guys who are pretty ineffective. My sword beats their guns. That's of course experience and money gain menus. We'll see them quite a lot. Yay, it's Biggs. We have Biggs, Wedge and Jesse here. Biggs and Wedge are recurring characters who are in quite a lot of Final Fantasy games, though they have different kind of incarnations in each one, so they're not related to each other than their name, just as a bit of tribute. So yeah, our actual name is Cloud. You probably already knew that, as Final Fantasy VII is apparently the best game ever, according to quite a lot of people. Whether it really is, I suppose we're about to find out. I hope I left you enough time to read the text, by the way. Say if not, and next time I'll make it a bit slower. There we go, and now we have this big guy called Barrett. Wow, did you see that? What? If you push the directional... What? Okay, that didn't make sense, but I'll give Barrett the benefit of the doubt. I guess his English skills are lacking somewhat. Go back and look at what he just said again though, and you'll probably find it amusing. Anyway, here's an example of a sped up battle. There we go, it's at 4 times speed, so it'll be done in just a couple of seconds. There we go, and it's over. I'm back into the game. Of course, you might not really know what's going on here, but I do, because I have played it before. But I'm deliberately not going to say what's happening. I'm going to try and avoid any spoilers whatsoever, so the game will tell you what's going on rather than me. It should keep it more authentic that way. Fortunately, we have these 2 elite hacksaws with us, who can hack the doors. Just going to quickly nab a crate down here. Again, we're going to see plenty of those things by the end of this. One thing I do find mildly aggravating about this game, though you do get used to it, is that you have to hold down X to run, otherwise you walk very slowly. So you pretty much play through the entire game holding down X. Cloud, you're such a douche. See, Barrett agrees. Anger. Cool, and now we're inside the reactor. And here we have another random battle. Of course, we're going to see hundreds of these things by the end of it as well, and Cloud and company will officially be mass murderers. May God have mercy on their souls. I'm going to try not to talk too much over this as well, because it's very much a story-driven game. If all you hear is my voice, and you're probably going to get distracted from reading what they're saying, which is kind of like, you know, the most important thing. But that being said, I'm not going to just stop speaking. It's a very long game as well, so I guess I shouldn't use up my subjects to talk about too early. Quite funny just watching them whiz about in those battles super fast. Doesn't look very safe, does it? I really hope this isn't the legitimate way of doing maintenance in this reactor, climbing over the pipes with no railings on. That question mark's a save point, by the way, but as we're feeling brave, we won't bother using it. Yeah, you probably noticed I also cut the sound out for the sped up bits, because trust me, you do not want to hear that apocalypse of sound that I heard when I first sped one up. Cool, and here we found our first materia. What materia are? Well, yeah, it will be explained in probably the next video, I think, so patience. We can't actually use it yet anyway, so... Hello, that's an annoying noise. Thanks, like, TV screen with no signal. And now it's time for our first boss battle. And yeah, being the first boss battle is obviously extremely easy, as you can probably imagine. This one isn't sped up, but you can see by looking at the turn bar, which is on the far right of the menu bit, just how fast my turns come up. Though it does freeze them for a second when people are doing long attacks, like, yeah, that rifle there. Yeah, I'm going to use Bolt on it quite a lot, because being a machine, it's weak against lightning, which is, Bolt is like a thunderbolt, so yeah. And also, Cloud has got its limit break, I forgot to explain that. You have next to your, like, turn timer thing, you have the limit bar. That goes up when you take damage, and when it's full, you can do a pretty devastating attack that does far more damage than usual. And later on, you'll see they get extremely strong. Whoops, I forgot to use Bolt then. There we go, that's better. Yeah, they can get extremely strong, as I was saying. But they take longer to charge as well as they get more powerful. Plus, you can't do a normal attack when limit break's full, you have to do the limit break. Oh, this bit's so stupid. Barrett, be careful. Attack while it sails up. Okay. It's going to counter-attack with this laser. Oh, okay. Yeah, you probably should have said that before saying attack while it sails up. So now I just got counter-attacked because Cloud doesn't feel like explaining things in a logical order. Saying that, I knew it was going to happen anyway, so that's why I prepared with that potion. But still, I just find that bit so funny that... It says attack while it sails up. Yay, big shot. Oh, I forgot to use Bolt again. Wow, it is quite the big shot. Yeah, this boss is absolutely pathetic, as you've probably managed to figure out already. There we go, the boss is dead. Yay, and now we get to hear the victory fanfare. Win. This boss also drops a new gun for Barrett, so we'll quickly equip that when we get out of this screen, and yeah, I'll make him a bit stronger. If you're wondering why it looks like he's not actually holding a gun, it's because he's missing a hand and he has a gun on his hand instead. Yeah, now we have a time limit to get out before this place explodes. Fortunately, the time limit doesn't change if you speed up the battle speed, so yeah, if you ever get to a time limit bit and you're having trouble, not that you ever really will, just put the battle speed to maximum and suddenly you'll have eons more time. Ooh, bit of trouble getting up that ladder. Oh no, look, Jessie's stuck. We'll have to go help her. Oh, or kill people. We could also kill people. Oh, back attack as well. yeah, sometimes in these fights you have back attacks, which means they basically ambush you, if you like, and you're facing the other way. So the first attack they get on you does double damage, which is quite annoying. Plus your timer bar starts at nothing, so... There we go, Jesse is free. Let's go. Oh, or kill again. I should probably stop saying let's go. Oh, there we go, preemptive attack. Yeah, that's the opposite of a back attack, where you attack them from like an ambush, so you get double damage, which is quite nice. Doesn't really look in like great shape, this reactor, does it? It looks like it could do with some maintenance or something. And now they have to go and hack the doors again. You'd think they would remember the codes from last time, but who am I to question the ways of hackers? I guess we'll just quickly go and murder some more people. There we go. Barrett has a bit of a seizure. Cool, and yeah, we've now escaped the reactor. You'll see that last 6 minutes and 30 seconds now goes surprisingly quickly. Jessie falls down and we help her up again, of course. Yay, terrorism. So yeah, we just went and blew up that reactor, which, yeah, terrorism. I wonder if this game would be so well received if it was released in present day compared to when it first was so many years ago. Somehow I'm doubting it. Maybe that's why Square are refusing to remake it at the moment, and I think it won't go down too well with certain people. Oh well, we've now escaped the reactor and blown it up, so I think that's a good time to end this first video. Oh, Cloud, so greedy. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and next time we'll be progressing a bit further. There's more reactors to blow up, etc., and they're not going to do it themselves.